can do this. Can I kick you? Can I kick your wheel?
Yeah.
Yeah, go on then.
I'm very.
They need a refurb anyway. So
I'm really close to the wall. I don't know if I'm going to be able to Jackie Chan it because of the wall. So we are working on Tim's R56 Mini Cooper S again. And in today's video, we will be fitting, what was that? That's a tiny bit of fluff. In today's video, we'll be fitting a Gravity front mount intercooler to it. We have kind of decided, after having a lot of conversations with customers, that it might be quite fun, rather than doing the stereotypical big brand products and items, if we try to get the maximum amount of power out of an R56 Mini without actually spending huge money and going for more of the budget brands, and see how much of a difference they actually do make. So this is what we are unboxing today. Let me unbox it and we'll fast forward it. What?
that's what I did earlier.
It's fine. Right, so I'm going to take the wheels off, and because it's really quite late in the day on a very sunny afternoon, Tim's actually already gone through, got 3 of them off for me. But obviously you take all of the wheel butts out, take it down both sides, and then I'm not quite sure, so I'll be explaining that in a moment. Hold on. No, don't! I can do this. Can I kick you? Can I kick your wheel?
Yeah.
Yeah, go on then.
I'm very.
They need a refurb anyway. So
I'm really close to the wall. I don't know if I'm going to be able to Jackie Chan it because of the wall.
Right on the face.
it's like a piece of toast with jam on.
That is. It's like you're scared to pick it up now. It's
Okay, so
that mess underneath.
So the wall didn't hinder me. In actual fact.
To be fair, it looks better than it
I
did.
mean, I've got some of
They're
the.
well corroded now. They weren't that corroded before.
To be fair, I think we all expected a bit more than just that.
Oh, but look.
Be fine.
You've actually imprinted the dates on the floor. Fire.
Did you all think that was going to happen?
I mean, I'd probably state that we do not do that with custom vehicles.
I mean, it should be fairly obvious that we don't do that with customers.
Good work, team!
Okay, so apparently when everyone encouraged me to kick the wheel, they weren't expecting me to kick the wheel. So I just did something stupid. But yeah, we'll just sidetrack that because that was just content. But we will now take off the inner arch trim sort of stuff here. I haven't ever done one of these before on an R56, but there is a clip here, like a plastic clip that I've got a trim tool for. And then in this gap here, which you should see in a minute, there's another one to pop, and then this should unclip, and it should all become very obvious, apparently. But yeah, let's do this bit first. Okay, so that obviously takes a little bit more than just a wiggle. And then if you come in here, you'll be able to see that there is another one that needs to be popped open, which is in here. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do it with the camera in there as well at the same time. So I might just have to move John's arm for some leverage, but that's the next one we're undoing. Okay, so those two are done. Now we have to detach this arch to the actual bumper. Tim has just shown me how to do it. And it looks like you have to kind of apply quite a decent bit of force to unclip it and put it away, but obviously not so strong that you're going to break anything. So I'm going to give it a go and see, oh my goodness, see how we go. Oh, okay, it's actually not that difficult. But underneath here, John, if you'll be able to see, there will be a bolt here that just need to undo. I think it's a Torx, but I'm just going to double check and see what size it is. But that's the next thing to undo. Okay, so it's a T25. It's not the easiest to kind of get a grip on because of not wanting to bend the arch too much. But obviously it comes out just like so. And then we just repeat it again on the other side. The clips on the arch liner, pull the arch out, and then the last little bolt. Okay, so this side I was going to show you how to do it all by myself without having Tim do it. And we're already missing one of the clips. So it's already a little bit easier, but we just pull this out the way again and then go for this clip here that's in the middle. Actually, this side you might be able to see a little bit better, and I'll show you. With these clips, there are like an inner and an outer, and you want to try and get your tool in the middle of the two to firstly separate them, and then you'll pull straight down, and then the inner part will stay in the car, and you can just push that through with your fingers. It sounds more complicated than it is, but if you're actually tackling it, you'll know what I mean. That was easy.
Emotional. I was emotional.
Right, I don't get this all. Okay, so the last little bit before the actual front bumper part comes off is to detach this section. These aren't actually the right fixings, ironically. So whatever you've got on your car, obviously take off. I've got 3 along the top there, and it's just another trim tool. Okay, so we're nearly there. Tim has just shown me a knack to getting this part off. So the actual bolt that we want is down here. Yeah, where's the torch?
Oh yeah.
So the actual bolt we want is down here, but with this grill in the way, it's quite difficult to get to it. So Tim has just shown me a trick to be able to get a little bit more flexibility, like so. It's pretty brutal, I'm not going to lie. I'm assuming, have I got to do the other side?
You've got to take the whole grill off.
Oh, what, the whole thing? Okay. So he's told me to put the palms of my hands on the actual bumper and then like pulling. But I just don't feel confident doing this at all. Are you sure? They were quite scary, I'm not going to lie.
2 broken clips?
No, none of them are broken. None of them are broken. It just feels completely unnatural to be pulling what feels like very brittle, easily breakable plastic as hard as that. But yeah, it's fine. So yeah, the last little bit are these. I'm assuming they're going to be T25 again, the same. And then disconnect the lights from behind, and we should be able to take the whole front bit off then. Ooh, rounded.
You should try loosening them first.
Okay, we won't put that in the video.
That might be number 1.
Okay, and the bumper is off. I don't think you're even looking at me, that's fine.
Yeah.
Oh, there's a big cobweb there. Right, I'm going to go find somewhere safe to put this without standing on the intercooler.
I'm disappointed you didn't kick it off.
Is that done now?
I was doing a cool little transition thing.
Okay, so we weren't actually replacing the intercooler because we knew about this. But I feel like it's kind of interesting to look at. Obviously, someone really wanted to get that sent home. But it is also worth considering. If you don't know a massively good history of your car and you've never taken the front off, it's probably worth checking. Because this one looks like it was proper in there. Oh, look. Oh, my vice-like grip. Okay, so the next job that we've got is to take off these Jubilee clips, which you basically can't see. Oh, just dropped that. But as I put my finger up through this gap, oh, where are we looking?
There's Jubilee clip.
Yeah, okay, so that head there is what we're taking off. Let me set my tool back up because I just dropped it. Okay, someone has actually thought about where these should live so that it's easy to have access, but I would also say that they've corroded quite badly as well, not making them the easiest to get off without rounding, so just be really careful. Actually, I'm really sorry, my torch is on the floor and I've just got horrific shadows everywhere, but we are just literally undoing them so we can take the old one out, and then we're going to weigh it, see what the weight difference is, etc., and then pop the new one in. Oh, big in my face. Okay, so I've just quickly gone around with a screwdriver just to make sure that the pipes aren't like cemented on basically with grit and all sorts of things. They seem okay. We're not going to be replacing them unless when I take this off we can see any horrific issues until we come to do the turbo. This is literally just the intercooler today. So anyway, to get the last little bit out, you have got 2 more bolts either side. They are again T25, and then should it all just pull out?
A bit of a yank, yeah, it should just pull off.
Oh, to be fair, we're with an R56, a bit of a yank is literally how we've got everything off so far. Right, okay, I've been told a bit of a shimmy and it should be good. Actually, to be fair, that felt positive. I'm going to start with the passenger side because I've been told that the pipe is straight. So we should get more, I don't know, pulling power. Oh man, it really doesn't want to come out, does it? Oh, there we go. Right, it's the same again on the other side?
You should be able to do it.
Hey, oh, it's quite oily. Okay, but it is off. Look at the size difference. Okay, so as you can see, there is quite a size difference in this. I'm going to weigh them and see what sort of differences in weights that there are. First things that I've noticed are probably the fact that this sticks up higher, but I guess that just means it goes in a pipe longer. The other thing I'm not quite sure about, that actually people who are watching this video might know a little bit more, I guess the bigger the intercooler, the harder it is to maintain the boost pressure. I know that's a sort of a thing on the R53, is like the longer it has to go around, that's why a front mount is kind of harder to fit and make work than a top mount. So maybe that's the same thing, I'm not really sure. That will be interesting to see on a dyno. But yeah, I can't believe how dilly this is compared to this one that we're about to put on. Okay, so this might not be scientifically the most accurate test you could ever do, but I mean, their scales on the floor is roughly level, so it's good enough for us. We're gonna pop it on. What does the original? Okay, so the original is 1,442 grams. 1.5 bags of sugar, basically. Okay, let's go see what the other one is. Okay, and back to 0, and the new one is 2,910. So it's still under 3 bags of sugar, really. And I would say that's easily more than twice the size of the original, which means that it should theoretically have twice the cooling power with the air, theoretically. Okay, so we've offered it up to the car in preparation for me explaining how to do it. And we've kind of come up against a few little slight niggles, which we think we can get around anyway, but it's kind of useful for you guys to know when you open your box and you kind of do the same thing, that this is what you're sort of going to see. Essentially, these fit the pipes, not a problem. You can push it right back, sort of not a problem. But when you have the air conditioning fitted, as you can see, that air conditioning radiator, it's not letting it push further back, so you have a big old gap this side. It's the same on the other side as well. It might be worth just showing you for that. But you can push it as far as you can back, but it will still interfere here, and you still have a gap here. We think we've kind of come up with a solution, but give us 5 minutes of messing around and I'll be right back, and we can explain how you can combat that. And as you can see in this sort of ridiculously slow-mo video, Tim has basically, he used a Dremel to take half of the holder for the air conditioning down on the right hand side or the passenger side. It was also on the other side, but I don't think it was quite as much, but it basically means that the hanger is now flush with the radiator, which meant that the spacers that were my brilliant idea have now come out and it now goes straight into the hole, which is winner, but it would have been nice to have not messed around. I'm definitely going to speak to Gravity and ask them if they've got another solution. For now, obviously, this is what we're going to do because we're going to have this on the car regardless.
Oh, that is cold.
Okay, obviously no one's trusting me with the drill to make the hole. So Tim's going to have a go and we're going to see how well he does it compared to how well everyone thinks I could have done it. Okay, so the bolt has been connected. The bolt has been fitted. It actually looked pretty good. I mean, I sort of was on my phone for the 5 minutes while they were doing it. I'm not sure what John's looking at. We're looking at a real close-up there of the aircon. There we go. So you can see what we've done, front and back. Really on there. As we can see, it's not moving. So time to put the bumper back on, which is basically the reverse of what we've done. Connect all the lights back up, all the arch liners popped back in, and then we are good to go. Miriam's very cold, if you can see me. I'm assuming I'm on camera. So I'm just sitting down like a lazy thing. But we did have to shuffle around the bumper. Tim is basically fixing it, as Tim always does. However, everything does stick out further than obviously it would have done from factory. So it does just need a little bit more tinkering around with the bumper. Just so that you're aware, when you do put it all back together again, you are going to probably need a second person, probably, to push and jiggle around and hold everything in the right place. I'm going to now let Tim continue doing whatever Tim does. And I have finished putting the bomb back on. So putting the grill back on is basically the same as pulling it off, but I'm not quite sure where all of the clips go in. Okay, hold on a minute. Let me just have a play around. We'll fast forward this and then I will show you how I did it. And we are finally finished. It is so cold in here that you can see our breath, but never mind. It is all fitted up. I think it looks really cool as well. If you look through the grill, I mean, it's literally pitch black, but I think it looks really good. And also, I have a bit of a thing for having nice looking straight fins. I can't stand ones where they've all been bent and everything, so that looks really cool. We are going to go and take it out and record on our ultra gauge, which we've just fitted as well, to show the temperatures of it, how quickly it brings it down, etc. As always, I'll pop a link in the description below. And yeah, if you've enjoyed the video, I would really appreciate it if you can like and subscribe and comment if you've got any other ideas as what you would like us to do as well. And I will see you in the next video. I messed that last bit up.